Have you ever stood in front of a mirror completely alone and avoided looking at your own stomach? Not because you hated your body, but because somewhere deep inside you knew it was telling the truth about your lifestyle. A protruding belly is not just fat. Sometimes it is postponed discipline, accumulated excuses, silent stress, and a future warning disguised as comfort. We live in a generation where people spend thousands of improving their profile picture while their liver quietly suffers in silence. And the frightening part, most people do not collapse suddenly. They decline gradually while calling it normal. I am Goswami, psychologist and best-selling author. I'm going to share you some of the very important issues regarding your health and fitness. By the way, this is not a motivational speech. This is a wake-up conversation because the body always keeps score. I remember attending a seminar once. The speaker was energetic, confident, loud, but his stomach emerged the stage before he did. And something inside me disconnected. Not because he was overweight, but because human beings unconsciously trust visible discipline. A middle distance running coach once told me something I never forget. If your body cannot inspire effort, your words will eventually lose authority. That sentence stayed with me for years. Now, listen carefully. You may be a loving father, a caring mother, a hardworking employee, or a kind human being. But if your health is collapsing silently under processed food, sugar, stress, inactivity, and denial, then one day your children may inherit not your wisdom but your habits. And society is strange. People rarely tell you the truth directly. Your relatives may smile at you, your friends may joke casually, but many silently associate an unhealthy body with lack of control, low energy, and emotional neglect. Not always consciously, but psychologically they do. Because body language speaks before language itself. A tired posture, heavy breathing, low confidence, and constant fatigue. These things shape the way the world experiences you. And more importantly, they shape the way you experience yourself. The problem is not looking attractive. The real danger is what excess visceral fat is doing internally while you keep postponing change. Real danger is not appearance, my friends. It is consequence. Type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, fatty liver, or cardiac arrest. You think it happens to older people? One of my bank officer friends suffered cardiac arrest at just 38 years old. 38. The body whispers before it screams, but modern life has trained us to ignore whispers. Late night eating, sugary drinks, sitting for hours, stress eating, rewarding ourselves with the very things destroying us. And then we say, I will start next month. No, you start when reality becomes painful enough. But wisdom means learning before pain becomes unbearable. So, here is your early wake-up call, not to shame you, to save you. Because discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect in physical form. For next 21 days, try this like your life depends on it. Because someday it might. Number 1. Start your morning with lukewarm water. Sip slowly, sitting down. Treat water with awareness, not haste. Number 2. Drink lemon water twice a day without sugar. Vitamin C supports metabolism and fat reduction. Number 3. Own your victory hours, 5 am to 7 am. Yoga, stretch, meditation, even 5 minutes of silence can recognize a chaotic mind. Surya Namaskar is not just exercise, it is movement with consciousness. Number 4. Walk 40 minutes twice a week minimum. And if you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk fast, walk slowly. But sweat every day. Because stagnation is where disease grows. Number 5. Eat with mathematics, not emotion. Your calorie intake must be lower than your calorie output. Most people are not starving from hunger. They are overcoming emotionally. Number 6. Respect your liver. It silently regulates cholesterol while you abuse it with processed foods. Number 7. train your core. Leg raises, planks, mountain climbers, Russian twist, and more. Short bursts of intense activity can burn stubborn fat more effectively than endless hours of laziness disguised as busy being. Number 8. Choose workouts you can sustain. The best gym routine is the one you actually follow consistently. Consistency transforms bodies. Intensity only impresses temporarily. Number 9. Dance, move, or enjoy motion. Fat loss is easier when movement becomes joy instead of punishment. Number 10. Eliminate sugar heavy drinks. Most modern beverages are liquid fatigue disguised as happiness. Number 11. Increase protein intake. Protein supports muscles, metabolism, and satiety. Number 12. Reduce refined carbohydrates. White bread, excess sugar, processed snacks, they quietly sabotage your future. Number 13 and last. Eat more fiber rich foods. Vegetables, fruits, whole plant foods, etc. Nature heals slowly but deeply. And remember this, aging does not begin at old age. The process quietly begins much earlier than you think. Every meal, every habit, every ignored symptoms writes tomorrow's body. Remember, my friends, one day you will stand in front of a mirror again, but this time the reflection will ask you one question. Did you fight for your future or surrender to comfort? You do not need perfection. You need honesty. You need movement, awareness, discipline, and true courage to stop lying to yourself. Because the greatest tragedy is not gaining weight. The greatest tragedy is losing control over your own life while pretending everything is fine. Your body is your first home. Protect it before hospitals become your second. And maybe, just maybe, the pain of discipline today will save you from unbearable pain of regret tomorrow. Lastly, let me remind you, a protruding belly is often postponed discipline made visible. A body whispers before it screams, but comfort makes us deaf. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect in physical form. Most people are not eating from hunger. They are eating from emotion. Protect your body before hospitals become your second home. All the best and have a great life.